Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying your summer. Just wanted to touch base with you about the summer work for AP Chemistry. We got about a month before it's due, and so I wanted to just kind of introduce you to the website that we're going to be using. It's the Chem website out of Indiana University. And so I wanted to just kind of use this video to show you how to log into the website. I will, attached in the email is information on your login name and password, but I just wanted to show you a couple things about this. There are also video tutorials or demonstrations that you can click on that will help you out as well, or just shoot me an email if you're having any problems with this. Alright, so here we go. When you go to this website, you're going to have to click on high school. You click on that link, that opens up this page. You're then going to, from the drop-down menu, select Massachusetts. From that menu, you're going to obviously pick Grafton, and then my class will show up. And since I'm the only teacher, you won't have to select an instructor. You can just click on AP Chemistry. Once you've done that, you'll be at the login screen. You may very well just be able to, once you've gotten to this page the first time, bookmark this page, and then you can avoid having to go through selecting the school and everything. So I set up a mock account and put this in here. The username is not, the username is not case sensitive, but see if I can get this to work. There we go. But your password is, so whatever I told you in the email regarding your password, you want to just make sure that you have you match it up exactly, basically. Alright, once you log in, you will then see the topic list. I think the first time you log in, it will look maybe more like this, because I've logged in once. There are 88 questions for the summer work. They are a selection of scientific notation questions, nomenclature questions, atomic theory questions, and stoichiometry questions. So all these questions, and this is designed to kind of give you a little refresher before we jump into the school year. And as I mentioned in our meeting before the end of last school year, that AP Chemistry is a little bit different than honors or even general chemistry because of the speed at which we go through this material. We have to basically get all the material done by May, the beginning of May, which is our test date. And so we really have to move on this stuff. So again, a lot of responsibility falls on you guys, making sure that you're staying current with the material. And so I think this review of summer work will kind of help you out with that. To really help yourself out with this, it will be useful to come up with a working knowledge. Now, do you have to have everything memorized? No. But there obviously are certain things you're going to come across in the course that you're going to use over and over and over again. And so to not have to look up that material every time, it will make things easier for you. So that's part of this review as well. Some of these questions will be, these 88 questions will be very quick, won't require much work at all. And other questions will definitely will take some more time, additional time. So just make sure that you give yourself adequate time to complete this. The due date, as you'll see when you are logged in, and I'll see if this pops up right here. The due date is September 4th. You'll see it's September 4th, 2015 at 11:59. So basically that last Friday of the first week of school, by midnight on Friday. all of these questions will be due. So we will be back at school before these are actually due. All right. So a couple other things just kind of get you used to Calm. When you select on a question, each of these questions are going to be randomized. So you and anyone else in the class are not going to get the exact same questions. So it's really important, that when you complete these questions, that you pay close attention to what you're dealing with. Because if I reopen this page, I'm going to push this here. And it gives me all these numbers here, and this is my question, putting these values in scientific notation. And so I'll do that. I'll show you just how one of them works. So if I put this first value in scientific notation, it's going to be 2.990. We use the E function in Calm, and then it is going to be to the negative second. All right, and that's how you'd answer that first question. And I can push this when I'm done, and it will tell me, oh, I got one correct, but all the others are incorrect. So at least part of your answer. And so you go back and you try again. But what I wanted you to note is if you are in the middle of working on a question and you get up and walk away or something happens and this closes out, if you don't have this question ID number that's up here, it's going to take you to a different question. And so it's really important if you are in the middle of working on something and you have to walk away, you need to make sure that you have that number written down. Or if you're going to go to, say it's a little more challenging question where you might have to look something up, you need to make sure that you mark down that question ID, because otherwise you will run into problems with that. And that's one of the things that they've told me about is if you don't have that question ID, you're going to come back and the question is going to be changed, and obviously the work that you may have done on that previous question is not going to help you. So that's Calm. Here's the message that you get when you do complete a correct question. You complete the entire question correctly, all parts of it, you'll get this message here. And then if you go back, you'll notice that there's a check mark next to question number 1, the one I just completed. And down here it shows you the different symbols that you will see here. You have checkbox means that you successfully worked it for credit. If there's a red line across it, it means that it was completed after the due date. Black means that the question hasn't been assigned. Green means that the question has been assigned and can be done for credit. And then finally, again, yellow denotes that the time limit for the question is passed. So that's how you know what you need to do with this. If you do have questions going forward, feel free to just email me, and I can certainly help you out with that. And I guess we'll see you guys at the beginning of September. Enjoy the rest of your summer.